So anyway, welcome back to the stream. We're gonna resume our pathway. All right, pathway gives me trouble. It doesn't work. It doesn't load as long as capture mode is enabled. It's a fun story, Brozepi. You know, for a second here, though, while I'm doing this, let me thank everybody for joining and for continuing to watch these streams. I don't often talk about the subscribers on the stream, but I appreciate what you guys do. You don't have to. And I don't want to just thank the subscribers, but I want to thank the woo-scribers and the chilled-scribers too. And now you can unsub after that one. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to, make the deal less appealing so you can keep your money. Refund? Oh, I don't offer refunds. You might want to email John Twitch about that. Alright, so I can do a kind of a short pathway stream. I might be able to even complete the chapter if all goes well. This game, if you haven't seen it, is good. So I did the Wrath of God chapter, and it's a three-parter, and I did the first part. If you haven't seen me stream this game, you'll pick it up. You'll figure it out. It's Indiana Jones and stuff. Alright, so we're here. The goal is to get there, but there's a dude that needs to be rescued. So, it's FTL, XCOM, Indiana Jones, for anyone who did not know this. Okay, so, I think I'm going to... Yeah, this is a better weapon for Jackson altogether. I got that last time. I also got... this, which is better than that. Oh, wait, no, this is an STG. What is this? Oh, it's the fucking... thing. It's an electric gun. A combat vest. It's heavy armor. I'm gonna sell this battle dress just to make room. I have another one down here I could always repair, but... Anyway, I'm not gonna try to explain the game from scratch because there's just too goddamn much. This is a tarnished weapon. We don't want him to use a tarnished, shitty weapon. And now we can begin. So, like FTL, you go to unvisited locations and you see what happens. Wow, I just found a dude. I found personnel. In the shade of a palm grove, you sneak up to the enemy camp. As you peer through the bushes, you see a sprawling, apparently deserted archaeological site. But then you spot a few guards patrolling the area. Investigate the camp. Just as you're about to discuss what to do next, you hear a metallic click behind you. You turn around and dismay to see half a dozen rifles pointed right at you. The squad of German soldiers has a prisoner. An officer stands off to one side. It always pays to be thorough. I can take the officer hostage. Desperately, Jackson dives towards the enemy officer, but misses badly as the commander sidesteps at the last moment. The Germans open fire. God damn it, Jackson! So they said half a dozen, but it's just 2 soldiers and 2 dogs. Peter Jackson. sniper. Give him the old stabby stab. The stabbies is good because then he'll bleed to death. Oh, I didn't heal Brunhilde. That's bad. Alright. 2 dead. Kind of. For all intents and purposes, 2 are dead. He'll bleed out. Jackson needs healing. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Wow, dog, you have a lot of range. Has to be done. I don't like it anymore. I don't like the one dead dog per stream meme. Can we get rid of that? I hate it. Tarnished. We don't want that. Valuables. Okay. That could be used to repair armor. You release the prisoner from his bonds, and he shakes your hands effusively. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Things would have gone badly without you. Hey, you look like you could do with some help. I don't suppose you have room for another passenger. Jabroni. Flexible weapon specialist. Low stats, fears undead. Yeah. Why would I not? Can you use this electric gun? No. You can use a sniper right now. The 2 types of weapons I wanted him to use, he doesn't use. I mean, he uses grenades, though. Okay, this is a 20 heal. Use one on Jackson. This is a 40 heal. We'll use this on Brunhilde. And... okay, what are you gonna use? Heavy armor. Well, so he's using heavy armor. That's cool. Grenades are cool. Just the 2 types of weapons that I have that are good he can't use. He's superstitious. But he has the brute option and ancient languages, which can help for crypts and shit like that. Vinny, why is the middle finger the tallest boy of the finger family? It's bullshit. I know. You see a lot of tire tracks in the sand in front of the lonely desert temple, so you enter carefully and with weapons drawn. You see... your prudence pays off. In a temple chamber, you take a lone sentry by surprise. You disarm him quickly. Intimidate. You question the soldier about his mission, but the man is inclined not to help you. Just you wait. Sooner or later, my comrades will be back. Let's search. You bind and gag the soldier before searching the temple. But the soldiers were here before, and you were very thorough and didn't find anything. As you're about to leave, you hear the noise of engines. The Germans are returning. You quickly seek cover and lie in wait for them. Just... so shit luck for this one. Like fleas on the back of a dog. I was gonna use my grenade there, but cannot. Well, Brunhilde can shotgun. Hopefully this is a killing blow. Otherwise, that was a bad move. Oh, you have 1 HP left. Oh! Ooh, 33? That was a critical hit. Alright, well he healed, so that could have been way worse. I think we can get some knifing. We can get some stabbing. Yeah, that's good. Good stab. Now it's a matter of how do we... Start with a grenade. Dead. And now Miguel just needs to... It's an evil dog. Just remember that, chat. Don't be upset with me because I'm killing evil dogs. Miss! Really, for him? Vinny, dogs aren't evil, only their owners, says multiple people in chat. I know. I'm doing a thing, you know, I'm streaming. Don't entangle me in a moral quandary because I killed a video game dog. You're right, but come on, I got some work to do here. Shitty sniper rifle. Some ammo. And fuel, which is fine. But Jackson is going to die. Now he's not. Now he'll be alright. So... There's a trader at this location, but there's a trader at this location. We're gonna go this way. Merchant sees you, he waves you excitedly, and spread his... So... Some bandages. Some fuel. Always good to have fuel. Some weapons that are shit. Nothing exciting here. $28 to $36. This is a little bit better. But I'm not gonna spend the money on it, I don't think. It's worth it for the fuel. Isn't Brunhilde's trait bad with guns, good with knife? Yeah, she's fine with guns, but better with knife. Desert Graveyard. The old caravansary, I've never heard that word before this game, is surrounded by a grove of overgrown palm trees. At first glance, you can tell no one has lived here for decades. This place looks abandoned, but the only sound is the rustling of parched palm leaves in the wind. Let's take a look at the outbuildings, because we have the brute attribute. As you thought, the caravansary is deserted, but a locked outbuilding arouses your curiosity. Brunhilde looks at the massive wooden door up and down before heaving it open with her bare hands as if it were made of cardboard. standing in a well room. And, current health is replenished. Even that little bit is helpful. The ambush is the last thing they expect. I'm gonna pass on that for now. Structure in the distance turns out to be a tattered Nazi tent. Nothing of value remains and you leave. Okay. You almost miss the bunker entrance, half hidden among the desert dunes. You explore the strange complex, but you don't find a living soul. Instead, you encounter a gruesome scene of sheer horror. Viciously mutilated corpses, pools of blood, clear signs of a desperate struggle. What happened here? Your worst fears cannot prepare you for what you find in the next room. Someone said there are no evil dogs, but there are evil tents. Oh god. Oh boy, what have they done? Like straight up Wolfenstein down here. Enemy spotted. Well, what is the enemy in this case? I don't see an enemy. Oh, over here. Cannot hit. Oh, I forgot to use my other character! Oh, shit! I pressed the check mark button. These zombies look like Homer. What the fuck? Why? It fell on the barrel. Just wait for them to come out of their holes now, I guess. Fuck it, I'm stabbing again. She's got good knife skills. Can't find the rest of them. There we go, I got one. Somewhere. All the way over there, okay. Omar. There's a counterattack too. Omar is dead. Yeah, and he's weak against undead, so I don't know why he's taking the point. Dems was mistakes made. Isn't it just taking point, not the point? The point is like hookers on at the point. Hose up, pimps down. It was an HBO show, like 20 years ago. No, seriously, that was the name of the show. It was pimps up, hose down. Oh, okay. The fuck was that? Wasn't there another one, Hookers and Johns? I remember seeing that on HBO when I was a kid. I didn't know any better. I was like, who's a John? What's a John? Why is John on TV? What is a John? I don't know. What is a John? Oh, I think a John is the dude that goes for the hookers. So a pimp, you know what a pimp is, you know what a hooker is, the John is the client. This sounds like Khaleesi music, by the way. Omar leveled up. Damage for assault rifles. Well, considering he's using an assault rifle right now, I guess any of these are viable. It's just a matter of this character is extremely versatile. What should I upgrade for him? Jon Snow impression. Oh, you want one? Oh. I'm looking to buy a hooker. That's terrible. I'm a John. No. Yeah, no, that's the best I got tonight. I'm just gonna get assault rifle damage up. Treebeard looking for a hooker, okay. Where are we going, Treebeard? Ooh. No, I'm good. Between a handful of rocks, you are temporarily fascinated by a spider nest. Soon you jump back in your Jeep and drive off. No, that's when we pour our precious gasoline out. All 11 fuels of it. Even from a distance, you can see that something is wrong in the village ahead of you, so you approach cautiously, using the low walls for cover. Your instincts did not deceive you. A group of German soldiers have occupied the village and are rounding up its inhabitants. You check your ammunition and take your positions, then you open fire. The farmers seek shelter in their huts when the Germans return fire. We gotta save him. Get some hooch. Thank you, chat member. I now that I have a script for Treebeard. You know what they did to get Treebeard's voice like that? I just found out. They built like a little wooden, like, tunnel. And they put a speaker in there and they like put a bunch of wood, like, obstacles so the sound had to like go through it. And they put the speaker in and a microphone at the other end of this tunnel and they recorded it. The idea was that it would reverberate off the wood and give it an earthier, woodier sound. So you think they just like did... That's the thing about Lord of the Rings that's fascinating to me, is that it's still a really... Like, I think CG is impressive when done right. And I think it's a fascinating art form. I don't mean to shit on it as much as I do. I do shit on it a little bit, but only when it's, like, really out of place and awful. But I you know, CG is great. Obviously, I love it. We live in a world. But, I would say that one of the fascinating things about Lord of the Rings is how much they did practically. They built a giant Treebeard. And, like, had him on hydraulics and shit, you know, so that he would move around while Merry and Pippin were in his hands. They built a ton of miniatures. It's just a really... Like, that is the perfect marriage of CG and practical effects. Brynhilda, come on. You got this. Use your shotgun. Oh, you can't. Can none of us get this guy? Wow, I just caught a chat message that... I deserve this. Sphinx just said the miniatures are so good and the bigatures, and someone else in chat said, and the wool miniatures. Or, and the womatures, and the kittatures too. And I made a joke like that not a half hour ago. So sorry, chat. I can't believe I cannot shoot this dude with a shotgun. I can't just lean over and shoot him. Guess I'll just hunker down. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We know where they are now. Still, wow, you suck. Oh, it's just this giant rock. That's the problem, like, in XCOM, or that game with the duck, it's 3D, so you can kind of see where you can shoot. You can see over rocks, you can see where the things are blocking you, but in a 2D game, it's a little harder to understand what the fuck is happening sometimes. Or why you're blocked. Wasn't there... Where the fuck was this guy? Was he down this way, chat? Like, in this area? Left side. Oh, there he is, there he is. Fucking... The memory of a seahorse. Didn't move Omar. I'm gonna really... I gotta be careful about hitting that red check mark. Someone wanted me to do an impression of Watto saying something very specific from Pod Racer. And I don't remember what it was. It was like one of the idle things that Watto said while you were getting parts. If anyone knows what that is, I'll read it.
They come in, they look around, and they no buy. Why they no buy?
I think that was it. Yeah, that's the one. I remember that too. I remember hearing that so many fucking times. Always ending with Vinny, you did Watto impressions the other day. Remember that Joshi stream? That's why I got a request, because I put that online. On the highlight channel. I made a highlight of the stupid Star Wars shit I was saying. And someone was like, wow, your Watto's voice is good, can you do this? As the last shot dies away, the villagers cautiously emerge from their huts. The village elder thanks you profusely, and then he points despondently at the village well. Soldiers destroyed our well, help us, or our livestock will die of thirst. You peer into the well shaft and realize it has been blown up by a German hand grenade. Can't help, so I don't have an engineer. You hope the farmers will be able to dig their own well again, because you don't have time to do it for them. Regretfully, you bid farewell and move on. I was kind of really hoping that I could get some, like, water from there and get my health back, but... the masonry of the old water tunnel has seen better days. I'm gonna gamble it. Enter the tunnel carefully. You follow the main pipe for some time and search a series of branching side passages, but you find nothing of importance. On your way back, you literally stumble over the remains of a nomad who must have met his tragic end in the collapse of a side tunnel. As you take a closer look, you make a discovery. Oh. Okay. Finally, gambling paid off for me. Okay, nothing over here. Gnarled roots. This will be combat. You hear a shout, and a unit of soldiers jump up from the shadows of the ruins. You dive for cover. Moments later, the bullets begin to fly. Vinny, would you recommend this game? I've heard some mixed things about it. I'm still enjoying it, but I've heard the mixed things too, and I can understand where people are coming from in regards to them. Apparently, it does get a bit samey. This is gonna be a very good grenade. Best grenade. So does FTL IMO. So do most XCOM games, to be fair. I don't know if this will have... For me, the longevity of FTL was unlocking shit. And working towards getting different ships and characters, and that was fun. But yeah, it did get old. I mean, there was some good modding for FTL. That Captain's mod was really fucking professional. It felt like an expansion. I wish there was another FTL expansion on the horizon, to be honest. That would be perfect. Or an FTL 2. I don't even care if the visuals stay exactly as they are, or maybe even just a little bit better. But FTL 2 would be very exciting for me. Keep hoping that I don't have to use my healing shit. But I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, so not far away you see vultures circling in the sky. In the desert, that could mean all kinds of things, so you decide to investigate. You climb to the top of a dune to get a good view, and you see the remains of a German soldier. You search through what little the vultures have left behind. The man has been dead for some time. Probably died of thirst. You find a courier bag on his belt. When you open it, a folded map falls out onto the hot desert sand. You examine the map. Someone has marked a cross not far from your position. You bury the man's remains to protect them from the vultures and move on. I'm gonna do the gamble. Hidden between some palms, you find a German army crate. When you break it open, you're not sure what to make of the contents. Hundreds of small white pills, neatly packaged in convenient, unlabeled cardboard boxes. Apparently, you've come across some Wehrmacht pharmaceutical supplies, but there's no sign of an instruction manual or anything that might give you a clue to its strange contents. It's gonna be Binding of Isaac all over again. Let's do it! Who's gonna try the pills, everybody? Omar. Doesn't take long for the effects to kick in. Omar seems restless. His movements are jerky. What are you waiting for? Come on, we have things to do. Omar is strangely exhilarated. I figured if anyone could use a little bit of a boost, Omar could. Dexterity -1, reflexes +1. I see. I see. Gotta level up here. Knife damage +5. Or shotgun damage +5. Do I want him... Do I want her to be even better with knife? She's already really good with knife, but... I mean, shotgun's good too. I could definitely even out between the shotgun and the knife. Best knifer. Yeah. You know what? Yes. How did they get John Williams to do the soundtrack to this game? That's John Williams' brother, by the way. John Williams. You pause. What is that strange sound? It sounds like a soft hammering. Has anyone, by the way, does anyone know someone, or are you perhaps part of a family where you have a brother or sister that's the same name as yourself? Or does that exist? Like, oh, I have 5 kids. There's John Williams, John Williams, John Williams, and Sean Williams. Someone has to have that. George Foreman? George Foreman actually did that with his kids? Are you kidding me? How many kids does he have? George Foreman named all his kids George and Georgina. He's got like 5 kids. What are you fucking... You gotta be kidding me. No, you know... Dude, that's marketing. George Foreman is a fucking genius. Because now his kids are... He's got 12 kids. He's either a narcissist... a genius, or both. Because now those kids are going to have opportunities in the world that they might not have had otherwise because they have the name. What's that strange sound? It sounds like a soft hammering echoing across a rocky wasteland. Curious, you follow the sound, soon come across an old temple ruin. Only the foundation walls remain. You see a makeshift camp someone has pitched next to a small excavation site. Standing in a pit, you see Natalia, tapping on a wall with a hammer. You can barely believe your eyes. When she sees you, Natalia's face lights up. What a coincidence. Nomads told me about these ruins. They're kind enough to bring me here. I've been digging for 3 days now, but frankly, I don't think I'm going to find anything here. If I know you, you're probably up to your neck in trouble again. Do you need help? Natalia is pistol and medicine. Natalia can use laser guns with a later level up. Huh. I'm gonna switch... Oh, I have to pay. Never mind, not worth it. If it was free, I would have just recruited her, but 500. Yeah, so Foreman has 12 children, 5 sons and 7 daughters. So apparently there's George Jr., George III, nicknamed Monk, George IV, Big Wheel, George V, Red, George VI, Little Joey. So they have nicknames. Does that mean that the other 7 children are all Georgina? All of them? Or there's a Georgetta in there too? Now he's just making up names. Georgia, Georgina, Georgetta. Mental. The rest have different names. Okay, so he just cursed the sons to his legacy. And his money. I mean, he sold a lot of fucking grills. On a rise ahead of you, you spot a lone soldier with his back to you. You sneak forward quickly and easily overpower him. Now you crouch behind the Wehrmacht jeep and survey the site below, an improvised German camp. Its size suggests it must be a base of some importance. A soft groan tells you that the soldier has regained consciousness. You know what? Just gonna do a little bit of repairing here. Interrogate or intimidate. I'm gonna intimidate. Since it's purple. Very Death Road in that sense. Death Road, Canada. Radio operator says, "We were ordered to set up a radio station here. Please don't hurt me. I'm just the radio operator. I was just looking for a better place to set up the antenna." Radio operator, huh? Listen. You're going to drive us into the camp in your car, understand? Miguel sees the defiance on the soldier's face. I can be very unpleasant when I don't get my way. The man caves in. Fine, what do I have to do? Apparently George Foreman had his last son at 51. That's okay because Mick Jagger has a child that's younger than his great-grandson or something crazy like that. I'm telling you, there's some weird shit going on with Mick Jagger. Dude is fucking in his 70s. If anyone knows exactly what the thing is, like there is a weird like connection with Mick Jagger to one of his grandchildren or great-grandchildren. I don't know. A few minutes later, your vehicle enters the camp without incident. Behind the wheel sits a nervous German radio operator with a gun pointed at the back of his neck from under some blankets. The soldier stops right next to his radio tent. You knock him out with a sharp blow to the back of the head, and then you slip into the empty tent. Vinny, you had it right. Okay. Mick Jagger's 8th child, born 2 years after his great-grandchild, Jagger. I gotcha. Okay, so his son is younger than his great-grandchild. Yep, that's confirmed then. You search the tent in frantic haste. Apart from a small radio, field radio, you do not find anything of interest. Then your eyes fall on a waste paper basket next to the field table, filled to the brim with radio transcripts. Interim report on the Ararat expedition to the research battalion near East. We are gratified to announce that we have also encountered outposts of the target culture in the Armenian highlands. The Valkyrium network is therefore considerably larger than previously believed. It should extend to at least from the African Atlantic coast to the Caucasus in the north, as is known to the Russian White Sea. We will keep you informed about any further findings. Me saying Heil Hitler is going to be taken out of context, so I'll say it very quickly. Colonel von Ortzen, expedition leader. You climb back into the Wehrmacht jeep and leave the camp at an inconspicuous pace through a gap in the perimeter by the latrines. Once you have passed the next sand dune, you slam your foot down on an accelerator. The accelerator. James Schaefer from Korn named his son D'Angelo Draxon with a capital X in the middle, and Rocky Rebel. It's funny because celebrity children names are one of my favorite topics. Frank Zappa is a genius. In both music and naming his children. Moon Unit, for example, Dweezil. Pilot Inspector. You breathe a sigh of relief as you finally leave the merciless heat of the Syrian desert behind you. The awe-inspiring mountains of the Armenian highlands rise before you. Legend has it that Noah landed somewhere here with his ark as the waters of the Great Flood receded. But what is the connection with the wrath of God? Instinctively, you look up, but the mountain peaks around you do not reveal their secrets.
All right then, keep your secrets.
You take another long break before you set off on the last leg of your journey. Left or right, chat? Trader over here. Left. I don't know. It seems like they're both pretty fucked up. The paths are not easy to navigate. We gotta level up. This one's good. It's just grenade damage up. No choice. Just more grenade damage. Perfect. Yeah, we'll go left. Hopefully find some more fuel. Vinny, there are some people in Ecuador or Venezuela or something who name their kids Burger King or Ginger Ale and such. You meet a few... What? You meet a few goat herds. Ginger ale. You meet a few goat herds camped around a small well. Also, I know there's some people that have emailed me from Venezuela that are having a tough time. I wish you lads luck. Take care of yourselves, okay? Omar greets the men, one word leads to another, and soon an animated conversation develops. Omar returns with a satisfied smile on his face. The shepherds told me about a strange block pillar in the desert dunes east of here. Let us seek the holy place. After a bumpy ride through the dunes, you finally reach the place the nomad spoke of. A titanic black pillar rises menacingly over the desert sand. Someone has been digging at its base. But the small chamber you find there is intact. What prevented the mysterious excavators from taking a closer look at their find? You look warily over your shoulder, and then you kneel in the sand to investigate the mysteries of the strange column. There's a bronze sacrificial bowl, an obsidian arrowhead, and some petroleum, which is good, that's fuel. Alright, decent haul. Vinny, I looked up that ginger ale thing, and one of the results was Mexican state bans 61 baby names, including Scrotum, Hitler, Facebook, and Burger King. Can you please link that? Okay, we'll intimidate the sentry. The man caves in. First sentence is great too. In northwestern Mexico, officials say potentially a lifetime of bullying. So the parents in the state of Sonora can no longer opt to name their children Scrotum, Terminator, U.S. Navy, or Facebook. U.S. Navy in all caps, by the way. Hang on, there's more. I'm reading. The 61 band names include technology-inspired monikers like Twitter and Yahoo, fictional characters like Harry Potter, James Bond, and Rambo, and surgical terms like circumcision. Who the fuck is naming their children U.S. Navy and circumcision? Oh, that's wonderful. We sent a squad into the burial chamber, but something must have gone wrong. Spare me and I'll show you the secret entrance. Without waiting for your answer, the soldier starts pawing at the altar. Suddenly, a hidden stone door opens in the wall. A steep staircase leads into the depths. Let's hope luck is on our side. You leave the man bound and gagged and start your descent. After a while, you reach the burial chamber where a gruesome scene awaits you. The corpses of a squad of German soldiers lie scattered around a sarcophagus. Their dislocated limbs are twisted into impossible positions. While you're wondering what all this means, to your horror, the dead suddenly start to move. With dismal groans, they start to shuffle towards you like grisly puppets. That looks like penises. Those portals look like penises. Why is it that when you... So, obviously that's what I saw. But, let's go to a different topic for a second. So, I mentioned that the penis maps are being banned in the Smash level editor now. But... I mean, why is, you know, as human beings, why is our first instinct to do that? Why do we have to make penises? For shock, I guess. It's always the penis first. When you give people, like, a tool, like anything from a pencil to a Smash Brothers level designer to something like Dreams. It always starts with a penis. And then that has to be moderated, and then when people realize that they can't make penises anymore, they move on to the next thing that they can make a penis in. Like, I think the people making the penises are all the same people. And they're just moving from platform to platform. Ugh. There's a necromancer here. Holy shit. Hmm. Omar, get over here. I need your help. Omar's gonna tank that shit. A little worrying. Not really sure what to do here. Hard like a Ford Taurus. Bad move. She's got a lot of HP, but still really bad move. I wanted to take out both of them. Huh, how did you do that? How can you reach? Shit. Jackson, you need to kill this thing. Fuck, you're missing. I just need her to live. Oh boy, who's gonna die here? That bleeding was not enough to kill the necromancer. Oh, they can eat the corpses, right? That makes sense. Oof, Jackson's dead. Yep. Is the necromancer gonna die next turn? Like, I don't know if the necromancer is still the high priestess. They're still bleeding, I think. Wow, this one's still alive, huh? Mental. I think the High Priestess dies. But I'm really worried about Zombie 2 over here. Zombie 2 might kill Brunhilde. Alright, well, High Priestess is dead. And this fucking scum zombie only has 2 health. Never mind, now 20 health. Well, good. No, they're not attacking Brunhilde, who will now stab. Okay. Everyone's fine. Even Jackson, he'll come back. He's not dead. He's just KO'd. This better have been worth it. Just some petroleum and some treasure, I guess, but... Shit. Okay, Jackson needs, shit. Jackson is back in action. Healing is now gone. Let's see, Omar is leveled up. Reflexes, that's for evade chance. Dexterity is better aim and improved hit probabilities. And vitality is health. I think Omar could use some health. So, there is an unvisited location here and a combat situation up here. Any trophy reward items? Let's see. Nope. I'm gonna go to the combat. Beyond the next sand dune, ancient walls rise abruptly from the desert sands. To deserted temple, it does not take long to uncover the entrance. You set out to explore the complex and run straight into a German ambush. Everybody, I'm gonna need your prayers for this one. And thoughts. They have a medic, and they have a bunch of heavy units. Medic is down. Now I hope that these two units aren't able to shoot, but they probably will be able to shoot. I think they're slower units, but... yeah, they're going for Jackson. Okay. This stab has to do it. Whew. The prayers worked, everybody. Shitty rifle and more fuel. It's not helping me all that much. Could use a campsite really badly right now. Cedar casket and some obsidian arrowheads, or one of them. There's a trader here. I'm gonna go for the trader. I have plenty of money. I can sell my junk. So, let's get rid of all that shit. Small ammo box. Sadly, no health. Safari suit. S-O-O-T. Just buy all the fuel. Okay, that wasn't the best trader, but it wasn't the worst. Ancient temple. Freshly churned up sand and footprints around the entrance lead to just one conclusion. The ancient temple you've discovered here has visitors. I'm going to leave this place. Wouldn't it be cool if Indiana Jones had voiceover? I knew when I reached the ancient temple there would be treasure. But I didn't know how much. That's me. Like after he starts, like, the boulder starts rolling after him, the frame, like, freezes, it just stops, it pauses. That's me. Yeah, you might be wondering how I got here. Well, it all started years ago when my dad named me after a dog. Actually, he took the nickname of the dog for himself. His father wanted to call him Junior. Or Henry. My dad named me Circumcision, and I wanted to become a treasure hunter. Vinny, this just sounds like Season 1 Homer. There's one. And there's the other. Whoa, that was all the armor I had. It's time for you to eat the pant now. That was not enough to kill. Ah. Whew. Tarnished pocket knife. Fuel. Lots of fuel, no health. There's a fuel dump here, but I don't want to fuck with it. I have plenty of fuel. I could recruit someone. Maybe. Pereira. Pereira, what happened? No idea. One moment I'm having a drink, the next I wake up here. You got blind drunk and started smashing up our inn. Let me, drive a hard bargain. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Perhaps we could cover at least some of the costs. Won't be cheap. Miguel looms over the man and shakes his head at him repeatedly. Pay for the damage or forget it. He comes with a... He doesn't come with any armor. Sorry. He's got health, but he doesn't have armor. There's zombies here. I don't want to fuck with zombies. In the shade of a palm grove, you sneak up to the enemy camp. As you peer through the bushes, you see a sprawling, apparently deserted archaeological site, but then you spot a few guards patrolling the area. Just as you're about to discuss what to do, you hear a metallic click behind you, and you see half a dozen rifles pointed at you. Let's take the officer hostage again. Misses badly as the Germans open fire. Jesus. There's no cover over here, really. We're kind of just all out in the open. Found another one. Where? Oh, over there. There's one over here, too. Okay. And now we see what happens. Yeah. I think she has the lethal on this one. Yep. He'll bleed to death. Oh, you suck, dude! You need dexterity. Wow. Open to attack here. Thank God. Just gonna go right up and stab the fucker. gonna give him a big punch. Are you people? There's a couple people role-playing as Joel. And me in the chat. What the hell are you guys doing? Joel play. I meant Joel playing, of course, yeah. Wow. Wow. Purple. We got a monocle as well. Oh my god. It's the best item I've ever found in this game. I'm gonna give it to Jackson. It is a direct upgrade. Good accuracy, good crit damage, just good damage all around. Everybody gets an upgrade, actually. And then there's Baron. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Things would have gone badly without you. You look like you could do with some help. I don't suppose you have room for another passenger. I am going to add Baron to the team. He's a sniper. He finds more money. Omar is not cutting it for now. I know Baron has some negatives, like the qualms trait, for example. But I do have a blue sniper rifle for him, and having a sniper on the team seems like a boon. So Omar was left to die, yes. So it's getting late, so I'm not going to be reading all of this. I want to try to finish this entire thing tonight. I might be able to. Well, I definitely will be able to, but it's just a matter of... You know, you want to sleep ever. Yeah, that gun is very, very good now. I've got Overwatch as the sniper. I'm gonna set it. Just gonna let him come to me. Oh, that was maybe not my best idea. Shoot him. Why isn't it not working? Oh, wait a minute. I think I misread the thing. Oof. First enemy trying to move or attack will be interrupted. Trigger a counterattack from your character. Dangerously low on health. It's just these two enemies, though. actually a really good hit. Okay, sniper can take care of this. Auf Wiedersehen! No HP, but I'm hanging on. Another cool weapon. I unlocked the scientist. I unlocked Rick. Turns out you have to find an energy weapon before you can unlock the character. You don't buy it. Please, one of these two be a camp. I'm going to ignore. Huh. Even though I ignored, and now I can loot the vehicle anyway because the driver crashed. Gonna visit an extra location in the hopes that there's something here. Okay, you take a short break at the edge of the track. A strange humming sound fills the air. You decide to get to the bottom of the matter and follow the sound. It grows increasingly intense. As you climb a dune ridge, you feel as if every fiber of your being is vibrating in resonance with the humming. From the crest of the dune, you see a deep depression in the sand. At its center is a huge pitch-black monolith among some strange rock formations. The humming seems to emanate from the strange object. You soon reach the foot of the monolith. Once there, you experience almost total silence, but the air feels like it's electrified. Miguel collapses and falls to the ground as if struck by lightning. Miguel minus 10 to current health. Excellent. Here's a trader. Some grenades. I could get this vest. I think only Brunhilde wears heavy. But it'll do what it has to do. Armor's kind of repaired. Not entirely sure if I should look for an oasis. I'll give it a couple more locations. I'll give it like 2 or 3. Excavation site. I'm not going to risk. There's another village camp. Baron suddenly takes a step forward. I'm glad I found you here, Lieutenant Mueller of Casablanca office. Reporting a covert prisoner transport. A weather-beaten sergeant rises behind his field table and looks Baron up and down suspiciously. Lieutenant Mueller, Stand to attention when you address a German officer. The soldiers jump to attention in alarm. Baron clears his throat vigorously. As I was saying, I'm glad I found you. Tell me, how well supplied with fuel is your unit? The sergeant struggles for words as Baron slaps him jovially on the shoulder. Splendid. I will have high praise indeed for you in my report. Okay. Thanks. Damn it. Fuck. There's a lot of zombies here. Seven isn't enough, man. Thank God for that vest. Okay, well that one's running away. Oh, never mind. Nope. Think she can still attack from here. It's almost no chance. What? I thought she would like peek out. Jackson has almost no health. Here we go. I don't think we're gonna find an oasis anytime soon. I'm gonna keep them back. We could wait for the zombies to come to us. Someone said Vinny just makes fun of weebs and anime. What? Vinny, top 10 anime. Someone replied, Vinny doesn't like anime. Another person says, Vinny makes fun of weebs and anime. If you can provide... I have thousands of hours of stream on record on my Full Sauce channel. If you can provide a single example of me making fun of anime or weebs, then I will pay you in Vinesauce socks. Also, someone just said 4 a.m. chat. Looks it. Does lighthearted poking fun of count? I mean, I lightheartedly poke fun at a million things. Turns out I can't just wait here. They're not gonna come to me. This one's coming from me. What are you doing? What is that? $63%, bitch! Can't move when the goop is on you, I guess. Fuck. Here it come. Why do you have a counterattack? When were you going to inform me of such counterattack? I could have used my shotgun. Fuck you. Miss again? %100% chance that time. Still waiting. There he is. Range attacks only. Fuck you. Well, we all survived. It's now almost 4 a.m. I didn't think I was going to go to 4 a.m. tonight, too, but here we are. Grenade and a book. None of that is helping. Last location. Anything? Nope. Now I have to go back. I don't even know if I have enough fuel to get back. Oh wait, yeah, I think I do. Almost out of ammo. Haven't run out of ammo yet. Three grenades. Combat vest is fucked. Guess we can use the battle dress on Brunhilde. We don't have any level ups, right? No. Okay. I don't need to buy fuel here. At the foot of the mighty mountain, you finally find the vehicles of the Nazi expedition parked by an old mine entrance. You have reached your destination. You park your own vehicle behind a rock, cautiously sneak closer with your weapons drawn, but you do not encounter anybody. After a long trek through enormous mine, you hear voices. You sneak closer and hide behind some boxes. The hall is teeming with soldiers. You hear a loud shot. A detachment of soldiers runs into an adjoining room. You crane your necks, but you cannot see what they're doing in there. Suddenly, you feel the muzzles of several rifles being jammed into your backs. You've been discovered. The patrol escorts you into a stone chamber. The soldiers and a senior officer are standing there around a huge sprawling device. The officer's face lights up when he sees you. Delightful. I do love company. Please, come closer. What is his voice? You see, this is the problem with this old miss. You never know what to expect. The wrath of God. Presumably an artifact of untold power. Deadly power. If you understand me. The officer points casually towards the object. I'm sure you can appreciate I am reluctant to risk the lives of my men. Perhaps you might help me? The officer nods to you encouragingly. You look around to see several rifles pointed at you. You have no choice. You approach the strange object. It is covered with arcane devices. In the midst you see a bizarre yet fearsome-looking object. Is this the mystical wrath of God? What will happen if you take it? Miguel shrugs and grabs the artifact, then everything happens very quickly. Is this going to be like the end of Raiders? I want to see some exploding heads, please. Yep, they've been spirited away. Among the startled shouts of the surprised soldiers, you hear Miguel's cries of pain. The wrath of God glows red in his hands. In a swift motion, Miguel hurls the weapon aside. You take cover, anticipating a German counterattack. Okay, 4 a.m. stream confirmed. Might have to do art tomorrow. Sorry, everybody. I just wanted to finish this mission tonight, so I didn't have to come back to it. But, I might not even be able to finish this. I might be fucking dead. Come on, Miguel, you got this. Find a stranger in the Alps, Miguel. You got this. Good job. Okay. Thank God for that miss. Angriff. Not good. They have an officer. Just going to stab you and get behind cover. That's not enough, I don't think. That's enough. The medic is over here. Don't know what to do. Can't really do much. Bunch of them hiding out over there. A grenade would be really nice right about now. Can't do anything. I don't know why they can't lean out from their cover. It's all right. Boy, what should I do here? Take a risk. Oh, fuck. That was a bad risk. Very bad risk. But damn it, Jackson. Why can't you do something? Well, rip Brunhilde. Oh fuck, there's ones behind us too. Rip Miguel. Rip Brunhilde. She ain't dead yet. Tough motherfucker. That was a good knife, Brunhilde. I'm gonna have Jackson stab this one. That could be 10 bleed points, I'm not sure. That's not enough to kill there. Uh-oh. Okay, 1 dead. 2 dead. And just this fucker's alive. And this dog, which I can deal with the dog later. Okay, Brunhilde's dead. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we got this. Jackson just needs to get the kill. Yep. Did it. Fuck yeah. "4:05 a.m. Fuck yeah. I mean, they're KO'd, but they're not dead. As the last soldier falls to the ground, you look at each other in disbelief. You actually did it, but you don't have much time. A loud creaking noise warned you of another impending danger. The monstrous construct did not survive the battle unscathed. Oh yes, weapons. Okay. Brunhilde earned that fucking Bowie knife. And, we can also give... Well, I'll hold on to the other stuff for now. The whole place could collapse at any moment. You run as fast as you can to escape the collapsing masonry. Zoe Bowie. I don't know, so far I'm liking the game. It's a good challenge. Almost fucking died. A lot of luck, but that's the style of XCOM. Once you've reached your jeep, only when you have reached your jeep do you have time to catch your breath. But yes.
The artifact should be buried forever under tons of rock. Your only consolation is that the Nazis will never get their hands on it.
I think this is still pretty enjoyable for me. I'd like to do another mission at some point. So, next adventure is Night of the Black Pharaoh. So, full-on Egyptian theme. I have this character unlocked. Remember, I have some better weapons. Oh, they're out of commission. Brunhilde and Miguel. They're hospitalized. But we have plenty of other characters we can utilize. And Jackson's good. We got full armor. Herrera needs armor. I don't know why I took armor away from him. That was a bad idea. Or you could spend money to get them right now. True, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to do the art tonight, but thank you all very much. This was a good stream. I got some really good progress out of Sekiro. I got good progress in Pathway, and we talked about a lot of dumb shit. So I'd consider it pretty good, but we're ending super late. Artists, I definitely will get to your art tomorrow. Sorry for the delay on that. I don't like delaying the art segment, but it just went too late tonight. I'm looking here. It's less than a page, but I'll be sure to give it some extra love when I'm not tired. And yeah, I guess next week I should be relatively back to normal for a little while, because this week was just crazy. Like I said, accidental 2 concerts and a bunch of studio stuff. And so next week I will be able to do a bunch of different things, and even some Mortal Kombat as well. So good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. And, you know, it's always a pleasure to stream for you. If you want to watch some other streamers, you can go to twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce. I've gotten very good at saying that. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. No, not quite the same thing. But, yeah, if you want to watch some other good streamers, you can go there, or you can wait here for the auto host, which will take you to a number of people. I have a lot of people on my auto host list, many of whom are good friends, mods, and just generally good streamers that I think you might like, as I always say, but I mean it. And, you know, they support me, they help me out, and everyone that does modding and plays games with me, I think they're pretty good streamers. You might think the same thing, but anyway, that's enough. I'll just cash those checks later. Have a good night. Art will be lumped in with tomorrow's art if I stream tomorrow. I think I will stream tomorrow. Perhaps an earlier stream. Maybe some Enter the Gungeon. I don't know. We'll see. Good night, everybody.